Where are my Sneaky Pete Mafia people? The people that love to collect and play with Sneaky Petes. Here's a good one for you. Not easy to come by. This is an original Bob Frey. You can see the F right there in between the points. Bob Frey worked for a very long time with Tim Scruggs right in his shop. And Bob was actually the guy responsible for making a whole bunch of those legendary Tim Scruggs Sneaky Petes. That was one of his roles that he used to handle in the shop, among other things. So if you're into the Scruggs Sneakies but you can't find one, you would love the way this one plays. This is constructed just like a Tim Scruggs, but it is a Bob Frey. There's that F again right there. True Sneaky though. Wood to wood joint, 3/8 10 pin. Very clean cue. Bacote on the handle section and the points. You can see right there how it has the really dark black, and then of course it's got the brown, a lot of figure. Bacote, traditionally speaking, is going to have a lot of figure. What I like about it is it's always really unique. So look at how the Bacote looks from one side. There's another side. Look at that right there. Looks like tiger stripes. That's pretty cool. And then right here, look. So as you look at it from every different angle, it has a different appearance to it. Great looking wood, great playing wood. This thing is really clean. I picked it up from a good friend of ours that barely ever used it. There was one mark in the finish in the middle of the handle that's so small I can't even find it now. There it is right there. Got one little tiny, I guess you could say a ding about the size of like the corner of your fingernail, your thumb, your pinky nail really on your hand, but it's not bad. It's not real deep. It's just in the clear coat right there. But other than that, no apologies. Nice straight cue. The finish looks good, really clean all the way around. The shafts are coming up right at about 12.7. The butt is 15 ounces, so nice 15-ounce butt for those of you that like a butt right in the middle, not too heavy and not too light. The shafts can use a little bit of a cleanup, at least just that one right there. You can see there's a little bit of bluing on the shaft. Not a big deal. We're selling it as is because these are super hard to get and it's going to fly off the shelf. You can see that, like I said, the shafts could use just a little bit of a cleanup, but they're not horrible at all. Everything rolls straight. And for those of you that have owned a wood-to-wood joint on a Sneaky, what they call a true Sneaky, right? You know that the reason that they're called Sneaky Petes, back in the day, people, of course, would make them out of bar cues, right? That's actually how Scruggs would make their Sneaky Petes. A lot of people say that they were using Valley bar cues. I'm sure they used some other stuff from time to time as well too, but they'd cut that thing in half and build it out to a cue. You could lean it up against the wall in a pool room and you could grab your custom cue and people would never know because you're so sneaky, no pun intended, that it looks like you're playing with a house cue. And this has got that same look to it. It looks just like a house cue, but I guarantee you this will be a great everyday player for somebody. A lot of people choose to play with Sneaky Petes because they like that solid hit and they like the wood-to-wood joint. So there you go. It is priced to sell. These are not easy to come by. I don't know what the status is right now as far as Bob Frey and what he's building or what he's not building. I don't have a direct connection with him. I just know that whenever these come in, they tend to be pretty darn collectible and people just glom them right up. So it is currently available. It's going to be hitting the website, crossroadcues.com, and we will mark it sold as soon as it's sold. Thanks for taking a look. Sneaky Pete by Bob Frey.